because at the end of the call they said they wanted me as their au pair. I was their favorite, and I was like, alright, because they were my favorite family in that point as well. So I said, yes, I want to be your au pair. Hello everyone, I'm Tatiana and I was an au pair in Madrid in 2016 and 2017 with AuPairWorld. In 2016 I was in my last high school year and I didn't know what to do with my life after that. I thought of maybe starting university right away, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to study yet, so I thought of looking into something else. I was thinking of maybe doing a voluntary year or an au pair year, but I quickly decided I wanted to be an au pair. Even though I wasn't really sure if that was something for me, but I just wanted to try that out. And I started looking into organizations, but I didn't find the right one for me. You always had to fill in a lot of paperwork and it was very difficult. But then I found AuPairWorld. And it was amazing and I'm so happy that I found it. The website is so clearly structured and very easy to manage. Also, it's free for au pairs, so that was great. And you just had to make your profile and off you could go and look for a host family. In the beginning I wanted to go to Ireland or the UK, but then I decided I wanted to go to Spain maybe because I had started teaching myself Spanish a year before that, and I thought maybe now I could really learn it from a teacher in Spain and also live Spanish culture. I was very interested in that, and also the weather is better in Spain. I found a family very quickly and we had a FaceTime call, and that was very tricky for me. I was a little bit overwhelmed because we had only written in English up until then, and then in the FaceTime call they started to talk in Spanish to me and I was just like, okay. But I managed, I think, because at the end of the call they said they wanted me as their au pair. I was their favorite and I was like, alright, because they were my favorite family in that point as well. So I said, yes, I want to be your au pair. And then we signed the contract and I had an au pair family. So the au pair family was a family of 4 people, mother and father, and then 2 children. They were 2 girls, and the younger one was 3 years old and the older one was 6 years old. But right after I arrived in Spain, the younger one turned 4 years old, so I had a girl of 4 and a girl of 6 years. I brought some presents for the host family when I went there. The day I went there was the 4th of October 2016. I brought something for the parents and I brought something for the children. And on my flight I was very nervous but also very excited. And when I arrived there, they were all so kind to me, so I was very happy that I was in Madrid. I went to language school. I went there from October, from the month when I started, until the end. But first let me talk about something else, because in the beginning I had planned to stay there from October 2016 to July or August 2017. That changed, but I will go back to that later. So now about the school I went to. It was a language school for international students who wanted to learn Spanish. And the best thing of this school, or one of the best things of that school, was that 95% of the people, or like, I don't know, 98% of the people, were au pairs. So they were all in the same situation as I was. They were all new in the country, in a foreign country with a foreign language, living with strangers, no, living with a new family, and everything was new. The day-to-day life was new, everything. But we all had that in common, and we all went to that language school. So that was very great. And another great thing of that language school is that we did cultural visits every week. So we didn't only learn the language, we also learned a lot about the Spanish culture and history, and we saw a lot of monuments together and we went to places. So we could see more than just our family's house and the kids' school and our Spanish school and our ways to these places. We could also see a lot of different things, and that was very great. So if you're thinking of going to Madrid, you should consider to go to that Spanish school. It's called Culturesp, and I can highly recommend it. Through that school I also met a lot of friends who were all au pairs and in the same situation as I was, but I also found some friends through Facebook groups, so you should consider joining a Facebook group if you're going to be an au pair. In my first month I already went to vacation with my host family. We went to the north of Spain, Santander. I don't know how long we stayed there, I think like around 4 days or something, so it was a short stay, but it was so great to get to know each other better. That was a great experience. And then we got back and we had our day-to-day life waiting for us. I want to talk to you about my day-to-day life as an au pair now. In the mornings I helped getting the kids ready and then I brought them to school. After that I went to my own language school and I learned Spanish and then I stayed with my friends. I went to a cafe with my friends, or we went to the city center. We always did something different. And then I went home and I had lunch, and then I had a little bit of free time where I watched Netflix or something. And then I went back to the kids' school and picked them up. After that, it was different depending on the time of year and the day. So in the beginning they really didn't have a lot of out-of-school activities, but later on that changed. So in the summer I had to bring them to swimming lessons some of the days during the week, and that was after school. And later on they also started having flamenco lessons, which was very interesting because I watched them during that because I have to wait until the lesson was finished, so that was very interesting. After the activities we did homework together and then we played, and then I had to shower them, and sometimes my host mother did the dinner for the children. Sometimes I did it and sometimes we did it together, and then we had dinner together, and yeah, that was the day. Some weekends I babysitted them, and that was also great, and sometimes that also happened during the week. These were my duties as an au pair. I didn't have to wash their clothes, make their laundry or something, and I didn't have to cook a lot of things, and when I had to cook they were mostly easy things. Yeah, the family was very, very nice to me, and they really looked that I only do the job an au pair usually has to do, namely take care of the kids.